Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Real Legend of Gaming. We are back with some Arena of Valor Nintendo Switch. Now, in today's video, folks, we will be discussing my favorite tank in Arena of Valor, and in my personal opinion, the best tank in Arena of Valor Switch, and that is going to be Thane. So in this video, we're going to go over strategy on how to use Thane, a recommended build, the right arcana, and some tips about the strengths and weaknesses, and then we'll follow up with some gameplay, folks. So let's check it out. All right, so to understand Thane, right, you got to get the concept around using him. Thane is a tank who is excellent in team fights, right? He's very good at initiating, excellent for crowd control, and he is a really good finisher. His ultimate does massive damage within enemies in one aligned area. So he is very effective in a team fight. However, he's very ability dependent, right? So if he's not using his abilities, his standard attacks are okay, and they're not going to be sufficient enough for you to be able to maneuver and do damage against the enemy team. In addition to that, he's very team dependent. So if you're going to jump into a fight alone, especially a team fight, because you might get tempted with his first ability, the Valiant Charge, you're going to get destroyed. And that was a big mistake I used to make a lot when I first played Thane, is I thought with the Valiant Charge, I could just line the enemies up and give my team time to catch up and get hits in. It does not work that way. You got to use Thane when your team is already there, ready to fight, because then all you're going to be doing is backing them up and being what you're supposed to be, a tank. And then because he has his high attack damage moves, then he can, use his warrior abilities in that sense. But that's really the best way to use Thane. Now, as far as strategy with the lanes, initially I always thought that playing Thane with a marksman or a mage was like the best strategy. But then I realized Thane is much more better when you roam. So really just see where the need is and where the opportunity for you to maybe gank or get a situation where it's 2 against 1. That's really the best way to use Thane, because again, he is team dependent, but he has some really good abilities that allow him to, one, stun the opponents and finish him up with a charge to line him up for your other teammate to attack, or you can do your ultimate and do a lot of damage. Alright, so as far as the level progression for Thane, you want to unlock Valiant Charge, right, as soon as you have the chance, but what you're going to be focusing on is the second ability, which is Avalon's Fury. That's going to be very important for you, because obviously you want to be able to keep your enemies in place, you want to stun them, and it also helps with the minions as well. And obviously, when the ultimate King's Glory becomes available, you want to be ranking that up as quickly as possible. Now, the hero arcana that you should be using for Thane usually should have, there's really 2 ways to run Thane. You can go full tank mode and have Indomitable, Benevolence, and Crusader. Or if you want to go with a AD-centric arcana setup, you can go, which is what I like to use, you go with Onslaught, Assassinate, and Skewer. I think that's like the great combination, and it works for a lot of other heroes too. So if you're going to be investing gems in arcana, Onslaught, Assassinate, and Skewer helps you with a lot of other high attack dealing heroes as well. So it will be a good investment. Now, the build that I like to use with Thane is called TANKY BRUISER. And if you guys have been following my Arena of Valor mobile videos, then you know that this is one of my favorite builds. So the build consists of Mantle of Ra, Gilded Greaves, Gaia's Standard, Hyoga's Edge, Mail of Pain, and Shield of the Lost. Alright, so that's the build, folks. So I hope that was enough information for you to understand how to use Thane. Obviously, the gameplay that you're watching right now is going to show you the techniques, and you're going to see how I use Thane in this match and pretty much control the flow of this game and really help my teammates secure this win and essentially get myself the MVP as well. So folks, enjoy. If you appreciate this content, then slap the like and subscribe for more Arena of Valor on the Switch. Alright, so peace out.
I shall not back down.
Rally!
Oh, no!
An ally has been defeated.
The final blow! Oh, no! Behind me! Oh, no! Light, bring us to victory!
Retreat! Ultimate!